morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Got the star of the show, Sophie. Oh, Sophie Lofi. Sophie Lofi. Oh, there she is. There she is. No, stay up there. Stay. No. Go back up. Go back up. Go back up. I have something for you. Back up on the bed. Come on. Come on. How is everybody? We all good? Get down. No, come on. No, I didn't ask for that. Knock it down the pop. There we go. How's everybody doing? What about that one? Yeah? Okay. You're such a good fluff. You're such a good fluffers. You the bestest. You the best of Wolfie. Yes, you are. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Happy Cross-Stitch Tuesday. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far and you had a great weekend. So what's up? What's going on? Let's see who's here. Hello, Peter. Hello, Pat Ada. She's off to her center to hang out with some peoples. Lori Clark, Balloonist. She's up and early, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Tracy Albert. Hello. Lori Clark. And Kelly's Quilts and Cruises. Y'all up? Did y'all set the alarm? I'm slow today. 6 hours of weeding flower beds, star maple. Oh, yes. And they'll take in root anywhere, in between little cracks of driveways and everything. So I'm on board. Good morning, afternoon to all. Nice. Hello. I love the peace. Nano. Big colder here in the freezer. Yeah, it was yesterday morning too. Today it is gorgeous out. Absolutely gorgeous. And welcome in, everybody. Hello. Hello, Mary. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Hope you're okay. You were going on a trip, weren't you? How did that go? That quilt behind you is cute, Laura Lynn. I missed the Saturday live because we were running errands before father-in-law's birthday party. Yeah, 92. Oh my gosh, on the 6th. That's crazy. I didn't have any of the blocks actually up on the wall. So I just took the heart down, the pixelated heart, and started laying out the blocks that I had finished and pressed up and stuff like that. So it is coming together. It's a start. I mean, I'm not saying that's how the blocks are going to stay. I will mix it up because we're going to make almost double that right there for the quilt. So, but I think it's going to be nice. It'll come together. Do I look a little blurry to you? Maybe it's just because I'm wearing pink and my arms are white and the wall's white, so white behind me. I don't know. Am I a little blurry? If it's helping with the wrinkles, I'm okay with that, okay? Good afternoon, Lori. Hello, Balloonist. Hey, Tracy, says Peter. Welcome in. I got up at 6:30 and it's 8:03. Nice. Well, cheers to you. Well, you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed people. Yes, that was the start of the June project of the giveaway. I'm calling it Life's Path, but I am using the Bonnie Hunter Majestic Mountains, which we've done in the past, and it turned out really nice. So I'm trying to figure out where it happened to that quilt or where it went, because I haven't seen it in like a long time. So a trip to Florida was great, and then went to Fredericton for daughter's graduation. Oh yes, fantastic! Oh, you were near me. How far were you away? You were probably about maybe 7 hours away. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to go Google it. If I drove, right? So, did you guys drive or fly? Got up at 6:40. Yeah, you had to head off to Katie's though, aren't you? Aren't you on duty? Cheers. It's not hot, but it's full. It's full. I was working, trying to finish up a quilt on the long arm and got it done off, and then I got another one loaded. But that's all I got to it. It was just loaded. So, and then I went in, made a tea, had myself a little snack because all I had was an apple for breakfast. So I was like, okay, all right, we need to do a little bit more. I even got myself a snack. It says made good chocolate drizzle granola bar vanilla flavor. So, oh, sorry, see. It's made with like, hold on, let's say it was made with agave syrup and brown rice syrup instead of like sugar. We flew short and sweet. Yeah, I bet. Up and then down. And then up, can I have you a beverage? And then these are the exits or whatever, and then down. I do have a snack though. Those blocks are eye-catching. Oh, are they? Okay, well that's good. I wanted a little bit of, I'm brain farting because I was flipping through Facebook beforehand, but someone else, was it Tracy? One of the Tracys, I think, had a different layout of it. I'm probably wrong on the name of who that was anyways. The design layout. I'm like, oh, I kind of like that too. I'm like, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So, well, we'll make some and more and lay them out. So, but other than that, it's actually gorgeous here today in Nova Scotia. There's little ducks and baby geese or something hanging out on the pond for now. How's Tracy Albert? How's the weather where everybody is? It's cloudy here, but that's about it. I mean, a little bit. I mean, the sun is poking through the thin cloud layer that's there. But it is a lovely day. Let's go desk in Maine. Hold on, let me just get in the view here. So I have done some of the background. It is taking far longer than I anticipated. So I need to crack-a-lackin' and put some more hours on this cow. Or she never gonna get done when I need her to be done. So let's get working. I'm gonna work a cloud here and then work a little bit more of the background, and then I'll work on a little bit more of the face. I left all this to kind of do with you guys, but I did fill in a lot so far. Okay. Cloudy, but it does smell like smoke. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good working on Disney princesses. Awesome, awesome. You had an announcement, but I think I missed it last time. What was it? You had something you were done? I'm probably missing it. But welcome in, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Let's get stitching. Hope you're all well. Treat April Green, hello. I'm going to miss the next 2 Saturday live streams. Those are traveling days. The kids are. Oh yeah, that's right. Have a fantastic time. Make sure you enter in if you want to get a chance to win the one behind there, me Kelly. Make sure you exclamation June GW. I'm bringing a stitching project with me when I go camping with you. Nice. Which one? Which stitching? Or a couple? All the babes have morning doc appointments. I am headed out at 11 a.m. to provide grandma loving. So cake can work. Oh, there we go. Nice. How fantastic. So she gets to work remotely while she's dealing with the babe's doctor's appointments. So it's not necessarily taking a whole day off or anything like that, but it's taking some day off. Hold on, let's try and balance this here. We're working on a cloud. And remember tomorrow's member Zoom if you want to come and hang out. We usually start at noon Eastern. Oh, got a Sophie here weaved in here. I'm sure 1 or 2. I'll have to get that with the tweezers. It pretty much rained all Sunday here. It was heavy at times and then lightened up a bit. Like we had plans to do things, but it just wasn't happening. This morning I'm into my 3rd fox and rabbit. Nice! Look at you checking along there. Fantastic. Yeah, both quilts are done. Tinkerbell is on her forever home in the quilt and the teenager. Fantastic. That's awesome. Good job on both of those. Such a big endeavor to, take on that project. Let alone just the cross stitching part, and then go and put it in a beautiful quilt, right? That you stitched on your machine and put all your little effort into it. It's the best thing when they're well received. I don't know, it's been pretty quiet around here. I'm missing the chickens, but that is what it is. there's lots of wildlife going around. Little squirrels and birdie birds and chickadees. Lots of blue jays. See lots of blue jays. Oh, Tracy Urban. Okay, I knew it was a Tracy. About that, a quilt similar in the newest one. Oh yeah, cool. Okay. Yes. Yeah, she did, didn't she? Make sure I wasn't missing anything. Okay. Hey, Charlotte, how you doing? Don't tell me about rain. The most of today was rain. Now I'm at home. It stops. Of course it does. It always happens that way. You're always out and about running the errands, getting your stuff done, and your stuff sorted, and yeah, it's raining buckets and cats and dogs. And as soon as you get home, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping. Everybody's loving life. And welcome in, Charlotte. How is everybody doing? We might have to move next Tuesday's cross stitch. Pop's got an appointment, and I said I'd go with him. I just don't remember if he told me what time it was. So I will let you guys know on Saturday. So I know she's not going to grow. The water's not going to help her grow. She's not a plant. Just kind of stick it in between my belly and my desk. Just kind of give it a little bit of tension. Probably, nope, because I'll have to work our way back. Well, that's good you got some camping going on there, Kelly. What about you, Miss Allison? When are you still down at the beach, and how long are you hanging out there for? Probably feels like a second home at this point. Now we know we've got green just to fill in up here. Oops, lost our little tail. And then a little bit of white, and then green is down under here. We'll have to figure out where our next. Oh, it's not till like down here, so we're okay. Like here, I think it's here. It's the next cloud down here somewhere. There's this here. We'll get some green. I definitely find it much faster because I'm not stop and going with changing colors and stuff. It definitely does go a little bit faster when you're just filling in areas. Alright, so okay. Then we'll just flip that over. Hold on, I'll reach for the stream deck. It's way over here. It's way too far. It's way too far away. Right, let's flip that there. And tuck in our little yarn somehow. Find a loop or two. Find a loop or two. That was a green I had here. I left the tail. Okay, so let's go fill in at least a few stitches of that so we're not wasting any. We are at home on our days off currently. We are camp hosting until July 25th-ish. So we will be there when the big family summer camp out happens. Fantastic. And that is the... Is that going to be like your birthday weekend in July? Or when is that? The temps are going to rise and get some sun. I hope to see. Yeah, I hope so too. It can be a little bleh, you know, if you're always heating. It's nothing but the rain. Trust me. Lived in Vancouver and lived in the UK, so I do know bleh when it comes to the weather. Well, when you're used to having, you know, a different type of weather, you know. I grew up in Alberta where we had lots of sunny days. It might have been 40 below, but it was sunny out here, right? So. Oops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are you going? Where are you going there, Harriet? Ready to move on out. I love Pop's humor on the thumbnail. He cracks me up. Hey, Suzanne Taylor, how you doing? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Happy cross stitch Tuesday. We're working on this Highland Cow. I know it's not cross stitch, but it is stitching. So, how about Stitch Tuesday? How's that? I already had someone leave me a comment about this wasn't cross stitching. I'm like, are you serious? Delete message. Ay. Sometimes you just can't help people. There we go. Pop that through there. Just trying to utilize it as much as possible. I don't think I'm going to get a note. I'm just going to lose my tail there. Alright, hold on. We'll pop that there. And cheers. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, 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 cheers with my cup of tea. All right. Now, let's work on some in here. I'm kind of done with dealing with some of the background stuffy. So let's try and finish off this part so it looks a little bit more, you know, done. Okay, so here, let's go back here for a moment, figure out what threads we need. Let's get some X. What's some X? X is 10. Okay, we'll pop those guys back in here, and we'll find our 10, 14, 8, 12, 10. Here we go, 10. Let's grab some of that. Sage hook. Okay, that's with the tag on it. Let's leave that for last, so we know we're never mistaken on what we have. Okay, there's no pieces here. We'll side this. Nope, that's that two. I think so. Probably should have put them in baggies. That would have been like a smart idea or something. Oh, okay, we do got a couple pieces. I thought we did. That's why I kept looking. Thank you, Charlotte. Oh, still stitching? I know, right, Tracy Howard? It makes me want to just kind of pop through the screen and I'm going to go, huh? Really? You got another better to do with your time? To sit there and complain about my channel? Really? I'm nearly done the wolf coat. Fantastic! Those long seams are going slow, I bet. That will be a lovely Allison family. No kidding, right? It's going to be awesome. Oh, they'll be at the campground July 12th to 19th. Katie and Brandon have reservations at a close B&B. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's a lot to have in like a camper or, yeah, I don't know, or a tent. I can't imagine camping with, you know, 3 kids. I mean, This is a bit much. Hey, Linda Lindsay. Good morning, everyone, she says. Okay, we're going to add some X to a couple of spots here at the top. Okay, so our plan, oops, there we go. Our plan is here is X, here into bit there is X, and here into here into here into bit is X, and then all down here is X. So let's get this stuff sorted, and then we'll move on from there. But she's looking cute. Look at her. Adorable. Pop had an idea of gonna decide to do with like the whole Highland Cow as well. Not this, but he had an idea. I was like, oh yeah, you go for it. So I think it'll be amazing. Alright, you know, we do have some green to fill in here too. So let's make sure we're doing our proper stitcheries. And I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. I guess it's a good start to the summer weathers, I'm assuming. So it's definitely nicer here. Wait, I have not plugged in the air conditioner unit yet. Well, hopefully it'll hold off till I don't have to and get the other one installed. Oops. Come here. I might have to go up in this hole and come down. I'm liking her. I tried to just focus a lot on her whole background parts, knowing that was going to take a long time to get that all sorted. So I was like, you know, coming to the house, and I was like waiting for dinner to cook. I'd work on her. I was having my morning tea, or you know, I'd work on her a little bit, and just trying to get things sorted, and you know, felt like there was some work getting done on it, or I don't want to be late for the birthday, but you know, I am who I am sometimes. It is what it is. Okay, now we're just going to skip right over to here because we have two. Oops, come back here. And then got 4. Hey, Don Stewart, how you doing? Hey, we camped with babies, little ones, on the Seaward Isle in Catalina Island. Katie was 2.5 months, but still, she was, yeah. But I mean, like 3 of them? Oh, I don't know. I could see the bonus of having a B&B unit nearby to get away from have a nice big soaky tub and, you know, quiet time ish, maybe. I don't know. Would there be any? Victoria's gonna I hope so. I hope so. I love her very much. Her and her husband had to move back in with my sister, like with her mom. I was like, oh, how's that going? I'm like, I really don't want to know. Hey, Tracy Provis, how you doing? Welcome in, my dear. Alright, now we're just going to skip over and do these little dudes right here. We had our Hilton big 2-room tent, right? I like that, Tilton. That's adorable. So that'll be green. Here we go. Tan, or this color here. Here, and then we got a space, and then we've got this 4. Sorry. How's everybody? We're fine here. I mean, Pop and Marcus pretty much work all weekend, so they were very busy and very much in need of days off. Marcus's game that he's been working on with his company had a trailer on Saturday. I will share it in the Discord channel after stream today. Okay, so we got 1, 2, and then here's 3. I'm gonna go around. Okay. I got the mothers coming over for tea tonight. Ooh! What is on the menu? And who's cooking? Or should I ask? I already know, unless you guys are having takeout. Okay, so then we need, okay, that goes 1 under there. Oh, that is 5. Okay, my mistake. It's 5, not 4. Good, good. And then under here. 2, 3. Fish and chips. As for the chef, well, it won't be me. Yeah. We were gonna have like sushi kind of takeaway last night, but it didn't happen. We ended up having frozen pizzas in the oven. Mine was cheese, and I just added the leftover of my chicken burger that I made the other days, and so it was like, oh, I'll just chop that up and put that on there. It was good. It was good for me. Helped fill the void, so it's nothing fancy. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here all the way across. We camped with the kids young. It was an old scout tent that leaked, and we all woke up soaked through. I had a camping experience with my sister Elizabeth, her girls, and Marcus and I, and yeah. And Ken, we got it poured and poured and poured. We were first night was fine. The second night it just did not stop at all. So we got up in the middle of the night, packed up and left because we looked at the forecast and it was going to continue on all that day. So we were like, we can't have a fire, we can't get warm. We're all shivering. The kids we all look like drowned rats. It was a very sad situation. So we literally packed up at 2:30 in the morning and drove 3 hours back home. So it was kind of sad because we were kind of having a good time, minus the wetness. 1, 2. I forgot one over here for some reason, according to the chart. So. Oh. Okay, we got a couple more just over there. Let's go back over here for a second. Haven't had fish and chips in a while, actually. We actually have salmon. I don't know. I don't think salmon does good for battered fish. You know what I mean? Like a battered. So that explains why it's mostly, pan fried or steamed sort of thing. Okay, so we got that and that and that and that, and then got this one here, here, so 2, and then up here 2. Green one in there. Salmon is just good as yeah, exactly. It doesn't really need any batter, right? So it just kind of made me wonder for a second. It's usually cod, haddock, halibut. I mean, I guess you can get some other fishes, but some are just pan fried because they've got a lot of bones and stuff, right? So usually that fish is usually deboned. You don't want to be taking the risk of that. So okay, I think we're all good there. I don't think our tail's long enough to go any further, so let's flip her over, tuck our little threads in, tuck them off to the side. This is all going to get like a nice interfacing done to it. Okay. Alright, grab another one. We'll start working our way down on this side. Yeah, I found Walmart in their, what is it, their Good Value or something like that. Their salmon, you get like 2 nice big pieces of salmon for like $10. I'm like, heck yeah. You get like a meal and a half out of that. So I love to have Eric smoke. Oh, smoked salmon definitely is the best. For sure, hands down. Smoked salmon is definitely the best. Okay, we're going to work our way down here. Phone call? Who you gonna call? Lori Clark. Who you gonna call? Lori Clark. Yes, it's just like a nice maple pellet or something like that, or a hickory or something like that. That would be delicious. Hello there, June Hansen. How you doing today? Papa's working. He's knee deep. It's been like day 10 of constant work, so I know he is very desperate for a vacation. He did take the week of our anniversary off, so that's coming up. I know he's very much looking forward to that. Unfortunately, we have an infusion appointment that week too, so. Unfortunately, one of his vacation days is chauffeuring around Miss Daisy so she can get poked and survive like another 6 weeks. So, yep, hickory, yeah, for sure. Num 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 num. Just like, I can almost taste it, Allison. I can almost taste it. Alright, now we need to go all the way to, hold on, no, I guess we'll work around that. Okay, so let's just go back to here. This goes one past. What did everybody else do the rest of the weekend? Like I said, it rained here, so just kind of did a few things inside the house and tidied up and got some laundry done, and you know, pretty much the same old, same old. I worked on this a little bit as well for a few hours. Like I said, it's taken much longer than I anticipated, so I'm trying to move as quickly as possible to try and have it done and in the mail like in about a month from now. So okay, so that is 1, 2, 3 and the 4, 1, 2. Okay, so the one underneath. I prefer my sockeye salmon to be raw. It tends to be dry a bit when cooked, but coho is fattier and is perfectly grilled for my favorite. Oh, really? I'm not into eating, well, I guess I am in a way, but you know, like sushi like. Had salmon that way for sure. This one goes all the way across. here's. I have to say it's been absolutely lovely for like the last like 2 weeks where I haven't had to put the heater on at all. I mean, it was a little nippy out here yesterday, but I just had a sweater on, and then when it got too warm, I just, you know, just became hanging around here in the shop. So it was nice. Nice, nice, nice. My favorite kind of weather. Okay, so how many was 1, 2, 3 past? How many? 2, 4 past. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all right. Now we can work our way up a smidge. So this way here. Yep. Yeah, well, I definitely would be. It's part of BC's like serious history. The salmon. Okay, so that's going to be a 1, 2, 3. That goes in. So here, that's. Oh, that was close. Whatever that was. Squickety squawk. I do have the window over my left shoulder open. You hear a little bit of the road traffic. Yeah, yeah. It is the main. There's a lot of history behind that salmon and how it's preserved and obviously smoked. There's a few shows that I watch that'll have special episodes where they'll go and be catching the coho, you know, stocking up as much as they can. And then we go 1, 2. 1, 2. Perfect. Alright, now back down here. We need to be even, okay? And then all the way across. Yeah, that, and then we'll work our way down in here too. So. Oh, isn't it? It's so pretty. It really is. It's a lovely little palette. You know. And then I've got another little yellow that goes in the center of these guys here too. So, yeah, it's very lovely. Very, very Highland Coo-ish. And I'm really hoping it's a good sized pillow. Like I you know, when you see it on the box, you're like, oh, you think, oh, it's a pillow, but it really is a good sized pillow. So I think it was an 18-inch. So yeah, let's take a little look here. 16-inch. So in the pillow form, yeah, yeah, 18-inch pillow form. But then you kind of squish it in to make sure it's nice and firm. So, oops, where am I going? Where am I going? Holy moly. Almost hit strong. Thank you. We've decided to call her Harriet. And she is for my niece Victoria, who lives in Calgary. She has a birthday beginning of August. So I would like to hopefully have this on her couch by that time. Or the couch that she shares with my sister, considering they're now all living together. That's everything. Daughter, hubby, and I are sushi fiends. Son prefers sushi rolls, or yeah. I mean, I like them all. Really, I wouldn't turn it away. Okay, where are we going with this one? We need to go on the third line. 1, 2, 3. So one less. wonder how Miss Pat Riemenschneider's feeling. She's got some serious arthritis in her shoulder. I'm hoping they can get some. There's some patches there too, but I don't. You know, my mom used to say nothing used to help, and nothing used to touch the pain, and I always felt so bad knowing that, you know, there was really nothing we could actually do to help her. If hubby and I go fishing this summer and catch anything, I will post it. Pink salmon run this year only in odd numbered years. Oh yeah, I remember that. Indeed. Oh, running out of tail. Oh no. Oh, okay. All right. Next, please. Let's take a tea break here, folks. Actually, I'm gonna get up and stretch. Actually, but strangely enough, I was sitting at my desk in the house, and I stretched, and I actually hurt my back. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So hold on. I get to be an old lady. I don't want to be an old lady. I know, too late. Oh, look at the princess. All curled up in a whittle ball. Me too. I love to see some of the fishes. I used to love watching the show when we lived in the States in early 2000 was the Orlando Wilson fishing show. I was so hooked on that. I loved it. Watching the Orlando Wilson fishing show. I loved it. Loved it. I think I got fuzz in my mouth. She's good. We've definitely been playing more outside now, so which has been really fun. You know, kicking the ball and tossing the TOYs. Oh, fuzzies. Look at the fuzzies. I have to say my favorite fish though would be cod. Cod, haddock, halibut, salmon, all kind of run the second, but my favorite definitely is cod. Alright, let's stitch some more. Okay, take care. No, it's not. Oh, there's Pat. Oh, hey. I got a cortisone injection yesterday, so I'm much better. Thanks for the healing thoughts. I actually have frozen shoulder, bicep tendonitis, and osteo. Oh my goodness. Is that because you were compensating for the broken one? Like when, you know, I mean, our body's weird, like, you know. They're watching you. They're watching you. You want a little cookie? There you go. Oops. Did you get? Okay. Such a rough life for Lofi. Such a rough life for Lofi. Gets cookies tossed to her while she sits upon her throne. Such a rough life. Eric used to watch some fishing show back in the day. My favorite memory was when Eric got a phone call and answered the "What are you doing?" and watching the fishing guy fishing on TV. What are you doing? Alright, now since we ended there, we can start off fresh up here. Okay, we just want to make sure we're in the right spot. Those are hearts there. And we've got that one we've got 3. So maybe that one would be 1, 2, 3. And we've got 1, 2. Okay, so here's the first. Yeah, I liked watching Orlando Wilson. I don't know what it was about that show, but I liked it. I really got into fishing. I wanted to go fishing. We should get our fishing license because, I mean, why not? Especially if I could just go down to the pier and fish off the pier. I mean, I can't say I'd ever probably catch much, but I guess it would get me out in fresh air. So get my little bike going and ride my bike down to the water. And he clearly enjoyed it. He was learning some tips and tricks. Okay, that's good. And then here. Where are we here? Do right here beside and over across. I used to always love fishing with Pop's Pop. I used to head out quite a bit. Especially when we were camping. And get up like super duper early. Go out on our little belly boats. Floating down the river. Floating in the lakes. Good times. And one to the side here and back again. Oops. That's our little tail. I think I liked watching it because Marcus really liked watching it. So I was like, I was totally, if he was enthralled with this show, then I was happy to sit there and watch it too. Okay, so then this one goes all the way across. And then we fill back up in here. Okay. And I mean, she is kind of looking like our little cow. Oh, we got to go down in here too. I mean, which is a good thing. So tea time must be earlier tonight than there, Miss Tracy Provis. If the mums are coming down for tea. I'd love to have our moms for tea. They've been gone too long. One's been gone 18 years and one's been gone 5 years. Okay, I'm going to hopefully loop in the tail and the back for the upper set there. Kind of locking it in, I can see. So that's fine. Now we're going to fill in our little space. You remember those projects you kind of did in school where you had an image and then you took little tiny nails and you hammered them in all the way around the outline of the image, and then you take a thread or a yarn or whatever it is that you have, and then you go and you bounce around from one to the next in a like a diagonal kind of, what am I thinking, the spiral sort of manner, and create the image. And I've been having an idea of like that lately, and I was like, I don't know if I should run with it or not. So. Yeah, 6:30. Both our moms are 81 and are both very lucky. Yes, I agree. You are. Though my mom can try my patience at times, shall we say? Yeah, you see, you're not fishing in your fish tank there, Lori. Stringer, thank you, Dog Steer. I was like, I'm not sure there's a name for it, but I've been like, I had a little idea that kind of came to mind. Let's skip down over here. Skip down on it. Skip down on it. I know they may seem like they're a bit pain or contentious right now, but we trust me, both of us would have loved if our parents made it past, 75. I mean, Kent's mom didn't even make it to 60. I mean, she was 57 or something, so still young and in her prime as far as I'm concerned, because that's only like a few years from me. Well, more than a few, but still, right? It's not long. It's not long at all. Be there before we know it. Has got a much busier social life than me and is still driving. Wow, that is crazy. Though I could probably say that for my mom too. She was very much a little social butterfly. Little chatter McBoxer. Where I get it from? No, she had quite the circle. Well, I mean, she managed a flower shop for a very long time, so she knew a lot of people. There's a lot of weddings and funerals and births and everything, Yeah. Flowers was definitely a thing that was sent back in the day as a celebration or sympathy, I don't know if a lot of people do that now, but... Oops. When it was my sister-in-law's birthday, I sent her flowers. So. Have you decided what you were going to do with your fishies? But I guess that since Gary got hatched, how is Gary? Speaking of Gary, how is Gary? That you don't want to get rid of him now. So okay, so now we got to work our way back and forth here, and then down the side. But we've got a couple bits in here too, but we can deal with that afterwards, right? So, all right. Hold up. I need some tea. Cheers. Cheers, me peoples. Has anybody ever done a string art like that? So baby fish may... Hold on. Baby fish may not be a shark. He is looking like the blue hatchets. He has a slight blue haze to him. Oh, wow. Oh, hey, that's okay. He's still baby shark in our eyes. That's okay. We still love him anyways. Alright, here's our little tail, so we want to make sure that gets kind of tucked in. Here, we need to go here. Okay. That seems like it's wrong. What did you do there? Oops. Oops. Went too far. Uh-oh. Hold on. Abort mission. Abort mission. We have a mess up. Right, let's undo our knot and pull it through because I can't come back without making a mess. Okay, alright, there's our untie. Pull all the way. Yeah, I skipped a whole row. Duh. I still have the string art I did in high school hanging on the wall. Nice, nice. My niece wants him, but Gary stays here. Hey, that might be an idea, but you know, if you're wanted to downsize, right? Gary's got a new home. Let's see where he roams. Okay, I think we got our tail tucked in at least once or twice. We'll give it a little bit of a trim in here. Okay. What was the image of your string art? I was trying to remember the one I did in school. I remember doing one. I just don't remember what it was. I remember it had a green background. Surprise. And I think I used a colored thread, like a blue or a yellow or something. I'm not sure. Two galaxies colliding. Holy bejeebies! What? That's intense. Wow. Okay, way beyond my scope. I'm thinking like a circle, the happy face. I don't know. Oy. So yeah, we just keep going back and forth here. Work our way this way. You know, I was trying to work it like all before I roll it. I didn't want to just like focus on the cow and then, you know, have to keep coming back and forth and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, you get started and get a good portion of the background done at the top part here. I still have lots to go, obviously, but some of it's done, and that's what matters. And we're working on it. Making some progress is better than no progress. Yeah, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, goes Tracy Provis' mom. Yeah, I don't know about the driving part. I think I'd be more than willing to have somebody else drive me around at that point. Our take me to where I needed to go. Okay, let's see here. Where do we gotta go? Because we got some that are a little high and a little low. There. Go here. Do this while we have just enough of a tail to work our way there and back up. Two, three, and then we've got over here. She does, Allison. She's lunching while playing cards with her friends, holidays, coach trips. I can't keep up. Yeah, no kidding. But, well, that's kind of life you want, though. You know, you want to be busy. 2, 3. Let's just focus ourselves back center here. I'm sure there's appointments, and of course she's visiting family, and she's got lots of family to visit. Apparently this Obies was temporarily closed until further notice the other day. I didn't know because I didn't have to go anywhere or use it for anything, but I think it's back open now, but I don't know what happened. Okay, so let's scoot back this way. Run out of tail here. Yeah, I'd rather have a busy life than sit at home and twiddle my thumbs waiting for, you know, whatever. Okay, can I get a couple more? Oh, maybe one, maybe two. Tiny, tiny tail. Come on, one more. Maybe one more. That's it, though. I've learned when to not push it too much further. Okay. Let's go back here for a moment. Does she have a big car or a little car? My mom used to have a huge car, but my mom was a little person, so she made up for that with her big car. Like, big cars. Alright, let's grab, let's kind of put up with that for a moment, and let's finish off what we need up at the top here, which is a green, and it's the little half moon on the left, which is 3. Let's put our 10s off to the side here. And 3 is a green. There you are. How convenient. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And then we got to go in there and in here too. Okay, so we got a bit. We got a bit. We need to do that. So what's everybody stitching on right now? Obviously, I'm working on the Highland Cow. I still have my Paradise, Stitcher's Paradise, and my Fox and Rabbit. And I still have a one I'm almost finished. It says stitched together on it. I got to finish that up. It's more on the small side, but she zips about with medium amounts of road rage. I can actually see that happening. The vision in my mind is complete. Yes. There's a few we need to like pop in around here with this green. That's hilarious. I can see it now. My bird so long and a couple of other bits. Okay, that's good. That's good. Did you finish your 100 owls that you were working on, or did I miss that one? Lori's still working on her ghost ship, I assume. And has she finished up with her aquarium yet? I've just been trying to keep to those like few ones, and of course more of the focus of trying to get this one done just because it has more of a deadline to it. So I always seem to put a little bit too much on my plate than I can handle. So I don't know why, but I do. I don't know why, but I do. Art and hibernation. Okay, all right, gotcha. It's that season. I know, I gotcha. Oh, did I? Oh, I did miss one down here. Whoa. Come back here. There we go. It's okay. It happens. Just trying really hard not to miss any stitches. Okay, so we got those guys all filled in. Now we got to jump up over into here. Fill in a bit around this little face. Oh, Sophie's snoring. She sounds so cute. I'm sure not in the middle of the night when it's Sophie and I snoring like crazy, but you know, okay. You get your joys where you can, right? And here, yes it is. Oh, that didn't go there. Back that up. There we go. Okay, that looks so cute. Look at that filled in now. We have just a little bit of this green here to fill in. I thought maybe as much. I just didn't want to come in too close and then end up taking the one stitch it should have been, because sometimes, you know, the print is just a little bit kind of slight. So I'm sticking to 1,000 per project. Watering hole, butterflies, Merry Christmas so far in June. Okay, cool. Excellent. Miss Gwenny couldn't join us today as she's being chauffeur for one of her friends for a doctor's appointment. So not her doctor's appointment, but one of her friends' doctor's appointment. So she's being very helpful as usual. Miss Gwenny is very helpful by nature. So. And she said she's just kind of putting around too. She's doing okay. Okay, so we've got that, and now we need to down here on the angle of that in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a skip down. 3, 4, 5, 6, and skip down. 4. Okay. That's a darker green. That's a lighter green. Got something going on there. Let's find there. What is in here? Oh, that's the other one. Okay, I think we could tie off right now because I don't know where else to go on this one. I think we're all caught up. We'll grab the other green and fill in with those little bits. Yeah, super Gwenny. I know, right? She is super Gwenny. Superhero Gwenny. She's got a pattern she's going to share with me. She thinks it would be a good scrappy adventure for this year's projects that we have going on, right? So, because we're only working on our 6th one, which is the one behind me, which I think is still coming along really nicely, even though that was our only like little first session on it, and there's lots of the colors are together more than I would like for them to be spread out, just because there's just not enough blocks yet. So, yeah, I like it. I really like it. Right, what other green do we got going on here? What do we need? We need... Oh, we did have that. Okay, let's go back and do that. Uh-oh. Actually, hold on. Let's do the other one. The dollar symbol one. Just number 4. Under the B, 4. You're number 1. You're number 1. You're number 1. Gotta find the right one. Number 15. Okay, hold on. This is somewhere else. No, that is that triangle. Yeah, let's do that one. So it's on our hand. So let's do that one. We've got a couple little bits that we're going to use up here. Okay, because that's done there, that's done there. We've got the triangle done in there, we've got it in there, so we kind of have to do the loopity-loop up in here. Okay, we could do that. We can do that. Cheers, everybody. Go outside. Is anybody in the field? Nope. Nothing. Hey, Audra, how you doing? Welcome in. The cows were sleeping right up against the fence last night. I saw them out the window, and I was like, "Oh, what are you guys doing there?" I think I noticed that last time too when they came out to the field. They slept next to the fence at night. So let's work our way up on this green. We're kind of going to do a little loop and a loop here. That's this little part right here. Okay. Welcome in to Stitch Tuesday. Not to be confused with anything else besides a Stitch Tuesday. Or we can call it a half cross stitch Tuesday because we're really only doing a half cross. So, you know, really, we could be nitpicky if we wanted to. Hey, Natalie J. I went off on a tangent at the counter. I squared up the vintage Dresdens to 18.5, the fruit embroidery to 6.5, and the leaf bouquets to 4.5. Let's pray this plan comes together. Fingers crossed for you, my dear. How is Miss Natalie J today? How's Miss Natalie J today? What she got going on? Hey, hey. Okay, we go one to the side here, and then another one up, and then another up. Another up. These guys here too. One more. Can't wait, Lori. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, for the Zooms tomorrow. I have a surprise. Ooh, lovely. We love a surprise. Well, I know I do. Yeah, it starts at noon Eastern. I post the information where you are a member at, whether it's the Guild website or on YouTube. I put it onto Discord as well, so member announcements can be seen there. Exclamation Discord if you'd like to join our Mom and Pop Quilt Shop Discord. It would be nice if we got a few more people busy on there, posting projects and stuff. Yes, she has started on her third corner. I wasn't gonna let the cat out of the bag on that one. I'm sure it looks amazing. I can't wait to actually see it if she can show it to her. Are you at home tomorrow for member Zoom there, Miss Allison, or are you will you be with the babes? The babes. The wee babes. Lori, you're so sweet. It is fun. I do agree. It is fun. We have a great time, and you meet people from all over, and you make friends from all over, and you know, we encourage each other. Like to see what you're working on. We've been in the quilt shop with Balloonist a few times. We've been out on walkabouts with Miss Allison. We've been thrift shopping with Lois. We've been tending the backyard with Tracy Wick. Yeah, we've been a few places. I love it. Okay, I'm running out of tail, so I'm going to kind of weave this in here somewhere. Okay, I'll flip this back around. Let's grab some more. Can I have some more, please? Oh, there's 4. You can't just skip me. Oh, actually, this guy, we got a little nubbins here. Let's use this too, because we just need to kind of go up in here. And if you want to know how you can join us on Zoom, you just click the little join button below. Just like, I think it's like right there. Right there somewhere. It does go to help our channel, and you get a chance to win the project I'm working on. Right now it's pink and black. Pink and gray, sorry, and a dark gray. A medium to dark gray. And it's looking amazing. It's got a bunch of tiny little stars in it. It's really pretty. A lot of work going into it. You do get a chance to win. So it's not just, you know, you get to hang out and stuff. There's an opportunity to win something really nice. I try to make very beautiful projects for, you know, for all the things I do, but especially for the member Zooms, because I thank them very kindly for helping out our channel and keeping us going, and, you know, supporting the content that we try to put out there and the nice community that we try to build. And Natalie and Lori and everybody. We've had such a good time. And it's a great way to really get to know people who share the same passion that you do, you know, playing around and cutting up fabric and just having a general good time with friends that share the same ideas. That, you know, let's play with fabric and see what trouble we can get into. Okay, so that is the other one, so we'll fill in with there. That looks pretty good. I'm liking that. We have with the triangle that goes in here. Okay, let's... Yeah. I think a lot of people do have generally a really good time, so... Oh, there we go. Yeah. There's the star of the show. Did I disturb you from your slumber there, Loaf? Is it that time again? Is it that time? Oh, almost. Almost. The jaws snapped. Okay, now let's... Oops, I'm sorry. Go there. Let's do that one. Now that I found it. Do that one. Dang, it's raining again. Aw. Hey, Suburban, how you doing? I'm always the silent one, mostly, but yeah, come to show us what you are working on. Yeah, you can just hang out and chat, or just like the company, you know. Some people just kind of, you know, pop in and don't say much, and they just like having somebody else talking in the background. Also, a safe place, full of supporting. Exactly. There's no negative Nancy's going on there, and we'll tell you how it is. I mean, if you ask us our opinion, we will tell you. And you know, don't be mad at us for giving you our opinion when that's what you asked for. Right? So, but we are definitely a very supporting group. Okay, now let's fill in this greensy bits. Oh, back up here. There we go. Okay, and then it's 2. And we got 1 under. Another one of Sophie's hairs. Starting pain management doc. Starting pain management doc on Thursday. We will see how it goes. Improving a little bit. Yeah. Well, here's hoping. You know, sometimes all we have is a little hope and a prayer. But if it gets us through. You know. I really hope they find that that you can manage to some point, right? All the way up, that does, okay. Back. Might as well fill it in over here so we don't miss anything. Now I did find this project when I was in Hobby Lobby when I was in January. I went down to California to spend some time with Allison, Lois, and Tracy. So I didn't bring home the box, but the whole kit obviously I took everything in it. To me, it was relatively inexpensive for what the product was, and how many hours of entertainment I was going to get at it, as well as being a homemade gift. Or a handcrafted gift for one of my nieces. So, and I know she has mentioned a few times that she likes Highland Cows, especially when we did the quilt for the neighbor, the Highland Cow wall hanging. We did that for the neighbor that has the cows. And she saw that and was like, "Oh, I really like that, Auntie. I love Highland Cows." And I was like, "Okay, there we go." But I'm like, I didn't want to make her a quilt, even though it would have taken less time. Just saying, it would take less time. I really wanted to do something different for her that was, not necessarily a quilt, because she's got lots of quilts. Auntie's made her lots of quilts. Make her something a little bit different that she can have as a home decor item. Filling in around. Most of this is all this color here to be filled in. I'm trying to hoof it. Pun intended. I'm hoofing it. I'm going as fast as I can. Oh, we need one in here. Ooh, here and here. Where are you? There we go. Because I really don't want to be late on this gift, so I'm trying my best to. But then there's like you can only do it so much. Kind of your arm gets sore, or your hand gets sore, or so you gotta put it down for a few hours or a day, and then come back and keep trucking at it. More work in. So it has been kind of like my off main focus as I'm in and around the house. Just taking it back and forth. It went on a car ride last week with us, so. Thank you. I'm really enjoying it. It's been a long time since I did needlepoint. I'm starting to think of the last one I did. I think it was the pansies I did for my mom, and we're talking like 2000. Like that was a heck of a long time ago. It was like a prison sentence. kidding. But no, like, it was a very long time, so I was like, oh, and I just, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I love it. I immediately thought of my niece Victoria, so she would love that, and I'm gonna do that for her, cause I love her. Alright, now, here we go, they got the boop, boopity boops, boops, and then here's, okay, let's try and tuck ourselves in here. We do have some other up in here, it's fine. No, go back, go back, go back. What's Natalie? What are you working on? Are you, you had the little house. What were you working on? I thought you finished that though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you were close to finishing. Ooh, can I get any more in there? One more? One more? Can I? Oh, nope. Too short. It's too short. Okay, let's leave that there and let's finish in with the dark one here because we got a few bits. Is that, yeah, that was 3, right? Let's do the dark one. It's just a triangle. Number 9. Johnny number 9! I know it's Johnny number 5, but that's okay. We like Johnny number 9 too. Oh, let's go to me. See me flip and flop through all my stuff. That is 15. We know it's a green. You're 1. You're 13. All right. 9 is a triangle. What have I used the triangle before? Okay, it's the super duper dark green. Oh yeah, sorry, it was in my hand already. Silly. Okay. But that doesn't look like it's the right one. Oh, it is. I finished the Home Sweet Home stitch I was doing and I have given to my friend. Nice! I have my afternoon tea that I'm slowly plodding along. Very nice. Good, I'm glad you're working on something. And now, Disney Princesses, that's right. That's what Tracy Provis, Albert's working on. I can hear Tracy A crying at our jumble of flosses. Yeah, I know, right? Shh, don't look. Don't look, okay? Don't look. Remember, it doesn't hurt me. And it doesn't hurt you either. Alright, now let's do our little boopity boops in here. It looks like we got to come back and fill that. So we'll work our way up. Lois was working on a pineapple. I think she may have it done, maybe not. And I forgot to ask her if she had any more troubles with her car on the way home from her house sitting for her son. Oh, okay. Right, that's okay. Not all of it is that. Okay, so 1, 2. And 1. Alright, and that's a different green. Tony's cramping for some particular reason. Here, up and around the flower. Then up. I'll have to come back down though. She's giving herself a bath. Right now, got the space because there's two that come in there. Here. Okay, all filled in. There. That is another color. That's the peachy kind of color that's over here somewhere. This color here. Okay. Now what do we have over here? That is this color, I think. Just make sure. I think we're good. Yep. Yep. Okay. Flip over. I can't afford the therapy. I'm sure she wasn't looking. She's like, look away. Look away, baby, look away. Alright, now I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let's take a look. To make sure that that is. Oh, hey, a visitor. What's going on? A couple of things. Okay. Pardon? It's going good. You want to come and say hi?
I am going to go to McDonald's to grab some lunch for me and Dad. Would you like me to pick up anything for the friends the streams now?
No, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of figured, but
I don't know. Just there's really nothing for me at McDonald's, so
I figured I'd check anyway.
I appreciate it.
And the other thing is I'm trying to find the wire strippers for Dad.
Find the wire strippers for Dad. Okay, well, good lookins. Maybe on the desk there, yeah. I don't know. I appreciate you offering for McDonald's, but as you know,
Yeah.
I cannot.
I wasn't sure how you were feeling.
Allison saying hello. She's waving at you. Hello. Wire strippers? I don't know, bud. Oh, you found them. Okay, well, hey.
We don't know where his pair that were in the house are, so.
Yeah, well, only he would know that.
And apparently right now he don't.
He don't know. He don't know.
Because it's not in any of the places I thought either.
Okay, well, drive safe. Love you.
Love you.
He was scooting off to McDonald's to get lunch for him and his dad. Asked if I wanted anything. That's a negative 10-4, good buddy. There's nothing gonna. Everything's fried there. Like, I mean, there's no options. It's like zero options. Okay, now let's keep up here. And I'm not interested in suffering, so no thanks. little bit here. I think we're almost maybe done the green parts, except for this little bits in there. But he's a good kid. So if they're having takeaway or takeout for lunch, I'm not doing that for dinner too. So I'll have to make something then. No way there's takeout 2 days and 2 meals in one day. Not a chance. Alright, so that alters my plan now. I love how they throw this banner in the works there for me. That's what I say. You need work done, you better call Lori. She'll get it done. She'll sort it out. You can't even see the eyes of this cow. They're just buried in the fur of the face, or the hair of the face. Well, how did your turtle come along with your niece there, Lori? The one you were working on Saturday. Okay, so that looks good. What are we missing in here? Got all the greens. I'll have to go back and figure out what's going on. Okay, let's do this little bit up in here. Okay, let's tie off this green. Oop. There we go, sorry, that's what I wanted. Alright, what color is that? We've got the equal sign is 8. And it should be, what do we have that in here already? Have I done that one already? Yes, I have. This kind of color. That says 12. Okay, hold on. Don't look at my bucket. Tisk it, tuck it. Don't look in my bucket. There we go. That is not it. It is. It took me 12 hours to do that, remember? It was a whole 12-hour stream, and I had stuff prepped too, I believe. Or maybe I did it go right from the beginning of like, all right, here's our pattern. We're tracing it out. Yeah, I think I did. So it is definitely a slow project. So. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, I was like, wait a second, that's not the same color. I don't think we've used this one before. Nope, not yet. But it's quite a bit. So, right down into the hooves. The hoovesies. Let's see if there's any cows in the yard. Nope. Well, they are, but you just can't see them. They're invisible cows. They got stealth mode. Alright. Now, 1 and 2. So that's 2 stitches here. And then we gotta go here and here. Could Marcus make you a big thread holder for the wool? Oh, he probably could, for sure. Yeah, we 3D print one. I asked him for a miter box the other day so I could start doing my frames. He 3D printed me a miter box. And then Pop's like, I could do that in like 30 seconds with the chop saw. I said, yeah, I understand that, but what if I don't want to use the chop saw? What if I'm just in the shop and I want to make a frame and I don't want to have to go outside, bring out the chop saw, bippity. He's looking at me like I got two heads. I got lots of cross stitch projects and thread paint projects and stuff like that I wouldn't mind getting in a frame, you know, and putting them on the wall instead of just putting them on the wall, right? Okay, and we'll come back in here with the lighter green to fill in all that. Okay. Alright, that's for that for there. Now we're going to tie up at the back because that's all we need for that up there. And then we start it right down here underneath that green part there. So let's first scoot ourselves back to the main camera here for a moment. Tuck in our threads and then we'll come down. Won't jump that far. Makes me question how big it would have to be though, because some of those, especially when it was like the light green one, like, you know, look how big that is, right? Like that's a lot to try and get through a hoop. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Sorry. Oh, where'd the puppers go? Oh, she's laying on the floor. They can't see you, Sophie. You know, yarn just has so much more bulk than just the cross stitch threads. All right, let's weave our way back and forth. Look at it, just keep coming in. Yeah, got a lot of that filled in there. Still got a little bit more to do, but that's okay. It's a process, right? It's a process. So we've got the straight line here. That and that there. So we're going to put a stitch on this side and work our way down. This. Should we go for 3? 1, 2, 3. Pull some of those little green threads behind there. You can see them. Okay, and then this one goes all the way across. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay, and then we gotta go 1 in this way and work our way across. I really like the background as it makes her pop out. Yeah, it's the light coloring, I think, right? It's that light, like they could have done like as a blue for a blue sky or something like that, you know, but they chose a green. So yeah, she's very much on like the neutrally tony part. I mean for there, and then she, this part becomes like, I think that's the other green. It's like a little bit of a darker green comes into play down here for the bottom half, so yeah. I mean, she's lots. There's lots to do on her, right? Like, she's a big project, for sure. each one of these squares represents 100 stitches, right? It's 10 by 10. So that's a lot. That's a lot of stitches. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 10, 20. So like maybe 5. So 125 a row. It's 250. 500. So there's a lot. Okay, now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows that are just the same. Okay, so it's 1, 2, or 1, sorry, this would be 2. Back. And there's another color that goes in here too. Yeah, it definitely is a lot, right? So you think at least 1,000 stitches or so, I would think. Or more. Maybe 2. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then this will be the 4th one. I guess it was 4 rows that were exactly the same. One, 2, 3, 4. Yes, but then this one has one right here. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Goes this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and the one above it is here and all the way across. Not all the way, just one shy. Anybody got any big plans for, Canadians Canada Day or America's Independence Day? We got big celebrations. Of course, Canada Day here is a big celebration, but it's also Papa and I's wedding anniversary. It'll be 30 years. 30 years till he said he signed up for the crazy and said no matter what, life is going to be adventurous. And boy, he wasn't wrong. Okay, now we need to go one past over here, and one past over here. I don't think we're going to make it with this tail, but we'll try. And I don't think, because I've got treatment so close, I couldn't really plan anything, and his work's been so hectic and crazy lately. I didn't, want to get a chance of not being able to make it to something, so I think when we go down, he's going for a conference in September. I'm just going to kind of pretty much follow him and be a little tag-alonger. Okay, I think we're going to put our tail there. Nothing yet? No? Okay. And this is where I would get really confused at, even with the guide. Oh, because of the slight variances in where you got to stitch. You know what I mean? Like in here, because right now I'm working like right in there, right? I'm trying to count. You know, I started off with that. That was my start set to make sure I had everything else in place. So just got a little bit of it, moving back forth, moving back forth, moving back forth. Nothing yet, and this we will most likely cook out and have some fireworks, but that's about it. Oh yeah, that's good enough. Good enough. It's a with whatever you know want and can handle. What? Let's do a little bit of the dot. What's the dot? 14. Under the B, 14. Don't look. Don't look. It's my box. Keep it any way I like. 14. What is 14? That's 15. You're not 14. You're 1. Okay, what is 14 supposed to actually look like, I guess is the question. Have we used it before? Yes, we have. I think it says color here. Seems like we're short though. Oh, no, we're not. We have lots. We have lots. Okay. Let's put these guys over here. But then again, my eyes are not what they used to be. I can attest to that too. Alright, let's work down the sides. The sidesy parts. Uh-oh. Oh no. Don't need any knots in there before we put them in ourselves. Stitch up near the green and work our way down. Grilled hot dogs, hamburgers. I'm not even going to say that. Watermelon salad, etc. for the 4th. Father's Day is this Sunday. Oh, geez, but we were not sure about that. Gotcha. Oh, it is this Sunday, isn't it? Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsies. Alright, where are we here? Okay, there we go. Work our way around these little bits here. I wasn't going to even say it. I'm not triggering nothing for nobody. I don't want to, nope. That's okay. Wait till she sees I put a little corn on the cob in her quilt. I didn't. I'm just kidding. Would have been funny though, a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, at the moment it would be, but then if she got upset about it, it would not be funny. So I wouldn't want to do that. I don't want to get anybody upset. I didn't, Allison. I didn't. I almost thought about it though. Oh, she trusted me with her quilter quilt. We have a stitch out, a special one. Yeah, I'd love Tracy Provost to still be my friend. She'd have a heat on, and I don't want that. Just a couple little corn on the cobs here, little corn on the cob there. Right? Blackened even. It's got flavor to it. Crispiness. We all love the crispy. Hey, BC Tracy. I'm not even going there, Tracy promise. Allison retracted her message. You guys are killing me. How's BC Tracy doing today? How you doing? That's hilarious. Zoom's going to be spicy tomorrow. Here and here. Okay, and then underneath. Time for a smoke out on the porch? No. Yeah, right, April. All right. Go here. This just gets filled in between here. Well, you wouldn't be alone. Tracy Provis, Tracy Albert, I believe they smoke. Who else is a smoker? No offense. I mean, like, I'm not gonna, ditch your yum or anything like that. That's all good. Just curious. Just curious. Curiosity killed the cat. Satisfaction brought it back. Rightly offended in the cheesecake tree. Yeah, right. That's what I was just thinking. It's gonna be spicy tomorrow, April. Now's the time to join. Too cute. Alright, now go back and forth to here. What are we doing? Let's put a couple more brown stitches there. Da-da. You occasionally, yeah? Tomorrow is going to be, oh yeah, popcorn. Hey, no judgment here. Just out of curiosity's sake. Okay, now back and forth here. One. So we should short visit for me. I have a date with my friend Kathy. Forgot her 60th birthday. All of us did. Oh no, Lori. Oh no. Things happen. Life happens, right? It really does. Actually, today is be the 10th is my girlfriend Kimberly's birthday today, so I'll have to text her and wish her a happy birthday. She was my matron of honor at our wedding. Okay, now I need to go one on this side. And then you got two over here. Ooh, I don't know, is our tail gonna make it? Is our tail gonna make it? Oh, just. Okay, let's go back to. What time is it? Oh, wow, we skipped past 2 o'clock already for me. Wow, okay. That was quick. That was a quick time. Must have been having fun. Yeah, tell her we all said happy birthday. I do agree that it is rather unusual to be completely and utterly offended and unreasonably angry at a vegetable, but I am. Just ask Pop about eggplant. He doesn't like eggplant at all. He'd be just rightly offended with you. Here, let's do up this side. Finish up there. Right. Da, 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 da. Yeah, see? Rhubarb, beets, turnips, and a few others. I do like beets. I like roasted beets or pickled beets. Or I do like beets. I love rhubarb. Actually, our rhubarb plant is growing like really quite big. When's a good time when do you know to cut the rhubarb? When it's all really red, or when the leaves start falling over, or what's happening? What are you doing, Sophie? What are you doing? Getting all antsy-pantsy? Want to come over here so they can see you? Come here. There you go. There's the cute snout of Lofi. The star of our show, Sophie Lofi. Here, hold on. Look at these tiny little biscuits. Aren't they the cutest? Sit. We were running out of snacks in the shop, so I had to give her some from the house. All right, go on your bed. Wait for you to pass, just in case. Go on, up. Thank you, good girl. I had to sneak some from the house out to the shop, so she had things out here. I was like, well, we're running low. I did not replenish the provisions. Me and Pop have some of this. Yes, yeah. He's not a big fan. He's not. He'll eat zucchini, but it's like in zucchini bread, or it's like thinly sliced in a mix of other vegetable dishes or stuff like that. But it's just not something. He's just more of a meat and potatoes kind of guy. I do. We have this time of year we have a lot of asparagus, just because it's so nice and fresh and it's relatively, good cost for a fresh vegetable sort of thing. But we always eat broccoli, cauliflower, not so much carrots, just because carrots are really sweet and I didn't want it spiking the boys' diabetes, so I tried to stay away from carrots a bit. So it looks like we only have just a little bit more to do around her head face area, and the rest is body background. So body, 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 baby. Battered eggplant, and then turnips in soup. Oh, turnips in soup. I've only had them like roasted for like Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner or something like that. Roasted turnip soup. Interesting. We picked up this like Asian kind of radish to try. Totally completely forgot about it. Ended up getting pushed to the back of the fridge. And I'm like, you know, looking for something, and I'm down there and I'm like, what is that thing back there? I'm like, ew. It's been so forever. So we didn't get a chance to try that one. So we'll have to try that one again. I usually try and pick things that are like on sale or they got a special on it at the grocery store. Then that's when we usually try some different unique things. That's where we had lychee and dragon fruit and, you know, a few other little, you know, tidbits that we normally wouldn't be able to you know, try outside of the grocery store. Yeah, we've only really had it roasted, so. Me too, love zucchini bread. Yeah, exactly. Zucchini bread is really good. So. Yeah, so if we have carrots, I usually end up making like a carrot cake. So just and usually without icing too, just because it's just better, but. Not better, but I mean better for us. You know. Okay, so it looks like we just have a little bit to follow around in here with the green background, which is fine. Background there, background there. Got another cloud that I got to put in over here somewhere. Should probably make note of that like I did here. Then that way I know I could just keep trucking with the background until I get to, like, obviously to a certain spot, right? So, right there. And then it looks like we got one just before the changeover at the bottom here, so. How sort of a vision runs through my head in April having an argument with an eggplant. Chocolate zucchini bread. Oh, I'm not sure if I've ever had chocolate zucchini bread. So, okay, let's tie this off. Does anybody have any questions before we say goodbye for today? And then obviously it's member Zoom tomorrow. Like I said, if you want to come hang out with us, we usually go several hours. It's a very minimal cost to use, like less than a cup of coffee per month to come and hang out for, you know, 8 to 10 hours. I work on a project that's being made for you guys to get a chance to win it, so it's always a good time, and I'm always feel like I'm being productive and getting something done for the people that help our channel. So is there any questions? Any questions at all? And I'm going to take the background bits and the cloud bits and my pattern, and I'm going to put it in a little baggie and take it with me when I head into the house next. So I know within the next week I can get a little bit more done on this, and I'll hopefully be able to show you some progress next Tuesday. But we're going to work on something else next Tuesday for cross stitch. So probably the fox and rabbit. I mean, I got to put some time towards it or it's not going to get done right. Have to run. Have the mothers to entertain. Take care there, Tracy Provis. Tell them we all said hello. The fans from all over the world said hello. Cheers, everybody. I'll have to look into turnip soup, though, because I'm a soup kind of girl. You know that. Yeah, see you tomorrow and Saturday. Or Saturday. Yes, noon Eastern, okay? And you can usually check up a little bit beforehand. I usually have it open sometimes an hour before, but I'm always puttering around in the shop just in case, you know. So, but I've had people, you know, pop in. I've been in the house making my lunch or making a tea or whatever. So then I come back and there's somebody there, which is kind of nice. Surprise. Crack the whip. I know. I do need to get some done, and working on the pink is actually kind of nice. So, Okay, if there's no questions, then I will see you, some of you tomorrow, and the rest of you on Saturday when we continue to work on Life's Path behind me here, which is a Bonnie Hunter free pattern. It is in the Saturday live stream, and if you want a chance to get to win this one, it's one of our Scrappy Adventures. This is June's. You just have to put in exclamation June GW, and that will take you to a link where you just have to fill out the bits and bobs, and you get a chance to win. So. Thank you, Miss Pat, and I'm wishing you some really healing good vibes your way. Like, ay. I feel like you're falling apart. We need to, like, squish some crazy glue on you and get some duct tape and maybe a little bit of bubble wrap. And I've had that said to me, so it's okay. No offense. I'm like, yeah, I could really use some bubble wrap sometimes. I'm tripping over my own 2 feet. Okay, I'd show you Sophie, but she's laying on the floor. So, hugs and loves, and we will see you all on the next one. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Be good.